Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Today I wanted to discuss another important topic, very interesting topic about why do people siphon your energy. Okay, there are a lot of people who siphon your energy, right? Literally take your energy, harvest your energy, and these are energy vampires, energy manipulators, narcissists, and we may be knowing about a couple of things that people do after using your energy, after siphoning your energy, keeping your energy. We might be knowing about a few things, but there are more reasons. There are a few more extra reasons that I also want to add along with what we already know. Now, the people who are siphoning energy, they will be looking for certain kind of people. They won't be siphoning energy from everybody, not just anybody, right? They need to have their certain targets. They need to exactly go to the right kind of people who they want that energy from. What are those kind of people now? Those are very calm people, very peaceful people, people who have a star on them. They will be able to locate a star on their head, in their aura. People who have a superhero kind of energy. Okay, some people actually have that kind of energy, a superhero, otherworldly kind of energy, star seed kind of energy, of course. And they will look for people who are very empathetic, who are very compassionate, who will not mind listening to them, who will give their ear, who will also show unconditional compassion. So these are few qualities that energy siphoning people, vampires, look in their targets, in their victims. The first thing is using your manifestation power. Using your manifestation power through your sacral chakra. They will somehow try to latch on to your sacral chakra. Okay, that is where your creative forces are there, your creative entire life force is there, from where you actually create things, manifest things, and you also deliver children, right? It is that kind of a powerful creation force which also delivers children. It's like a portal over there. So that is the chakra, that is the energy center where they will try to latch onto and try to extract your creative energy, your manifestation energy. Okay, your power to create anything, create abundance, create make your goals come true, basically attract opportunities to yourself, attract people, places, opportunities to yourself. They would have maybe noticed that things come easy to you when you ask for things, they come to you, right? They would have seen things happen fast in your life, like when you have thought of your goals and projects and you wanted to manifest, they have happened for you exactly like how you wanted, or even faster, and now they want that force for them. And that is when they will try to be with you and latch on to your sacral energy in whichever way, maybe even sexually, and try to use that manifestation power for themselves. Second point is they will steal your healing energy. Mind it when I'm saying stealing. Of course, as healers, empaths, and light workers, you want to share your light, you want to share your bright, vibrant energy, your healing energy with the world anyway. But in exchange with something, it is not going to be free. It is not going to be free. In exchange for something is what is supposed to happen for anybody, for everybody. You don't have to be always a professional healer, a professional consultant. Even when sometimes you're helping people, listening, hearing out people, giving advice, consulting people in your family and in your friend circle as friends, there has to be an equal give and take. There has to be an equal sharing. Okay, it can't be like people take your energy and run away with it. Okay, a lot of times that is why I'm using the word steal, because people literally come with that intention where they want to take that energy and run away with it, like literally escape with it, because they don't have anything to give you anyway. They know it very well. They don't have anything to offer you, which is why their only option is to run away with it. So that's what basically stealing your peace, stealing your healing energy, stealing your calmness, your stillness that you are able to provide by default. Trust me, a lot of people don't get that stillness, are not able to provide peace and calmness by default. It's not there in them. A lot of people don't have it in them, and which is when they come to people who have it by default in them. They have that sort of a grace. As a healer, you are going to be anyway in the giving energy most of the time. You will forget about taking. Okay, it's by default in your programming only. You're programmed like that. You're that way by birth. You can't help it, sort of. That's why you have to remind, as an empath, as a healer, that dude, you need to get it back also, because otherwise you're going to be depleted. That is what a lot of us have to be reminded time and time again, because we are so much in our giving nature that we forget to receive. Okay, so these energy siphoners basically feed off this particular trait of yours. They feed off your capacity to give unconditionally, your willingness to hear them out, your willingness to care, and it sometimes basically works against you, kind of thing. So you have to make sure that, you know, your kindness does not work against you. The third point is receiving your divine protection, which I mentioned in the last previous video also. It's basically your divine protection that you have, right? Your anointing, your grace that you have from the divine because of your good karma from previous lifetimes that you have accumulated. The protection doesn't come just like that. It is your good karma that you have done, not just in this lifetime, but many other lifetimes, and it has piled up, and now it is here for you, and you are basically reaping your harvest. You are making use of it in this particular lifetime. Okay, it is not luck or some kind of coincidence. It's basically a lot of good karma accumulated, grace accumulated over many lifetimes. And because of your connection to the divine, because of your very strong faith, your connection to the source, a very strong bond with your angelic entities, that is how you receive this protection. So that protection energy is what is meant only for you and some close people who you really care about. Once in a while you can share that energy with others, but not for everybody. It's not for everyone. Now, why is it wrong to share it with everybody? Is because you do not know if they deserve it. A lot of people do not deserve that kind of protection. They haven't done that kind of work. They haven't actually accumulated anything in their entire journey, in their lifetimes, in their soul growth, in their soul journey. So why should they deserve that kind of protection from you? They do not have their protection for a reason, because they have to suffer and go through a lot of karma and slowly build up after many lifetimes. So they cannot ideally have the authority or any kind of legal, spiritual legality to come and siphon your protection energy, which is why you cannot allow that to happen. Trying to siphon your spiritual protection without having that rank, without having that eligibility, is a huge theft. Okay, it's a huge theft, and that is also a huge thing that we have to consider. Now the fourth point is they literally see you like a powerhouse. They look at you like a power bank. Just like how you charge your phone or other devices with a power bank, then the power bank is always there, ready with a lot of charge, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to plug your device into it. Just like that, they look at you like a powerhouse, like a power bank, and they not only charge themselves. It's very weird. It's difficult to believe also sometimes, but they also try to charge their own family members, their partners, their spouses, and their children, their entire unit through you. It's kind of very weird, I understand, but why I'm saying that is because I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen where people take your energy and literally run away with it and give that, multiply it with their other kind of rituals or whatever. They try to multiply that energy, amplify that energy, and give it to their partners, give it to their spouses, give it to even their siblings, their parents who are ailing, their parents who are dying, who are very frail, weak. They're on their deathbed and they need some amount of healing energy, manifestation energy, life force energy. That is why try to drain you of your life force energy through your sacral chakra, through your solar plexus also. Solar plexus chakra, they will drain when they need a lot of confidence, when they're feeling underconfident in life, when they feel like nobody respects them in their world, in their community, in their society, and they need to feel powerful, they need to feel confident, have more willpower, have more concentration, have more focus, to build things in their life, to build an empire in their life. They will try to drain your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and use it to build an entire empire for themselves. It is possible. They might not be successful. I'm not saying that they'll be entirely successful. They can be successful if you're in that connection, if you're becoming their supply for months together, months and sometimes even years. If you're being a supply in that way without realizing that this is happening to you, then they will become successful. They will actually be able to build an empire of your energy. But if you're able to catch it in the right moment, if you're able to spot it, find this theft happening, break the soul tie, break the contract, and step out of it, then of course they will not be able to do that. They will be able to build with whatever energy they were able to steal only at that point of time. They will try to create abundance, manifest good things for themselves in their unit, in their family unit, while keeping you completely in the dark, while you not be able to understand at all that this is happening. You will be completely in the dark. You will not know where your energy is going, where is it getting drained, how somebody is stealing their energy, because it's not just one person who is using your energy. Multiple people are using your energy. It's like an entire unit of say 5-6 people are dependent on your energy, and that is why you will be getting drained very fast. You will not know what's happening with you, and because your energy is taken, stolen, and you're not getting anything back, you will see yourself aging fast. You will see yourself not be able to focus on anything in your own life. You will be like, completely like a power bank which is half drained, 70% drained, how it feels like to be drained, right? You'll start feeling like that. Now, energy siphoners, energy manipulators are very cunning. They will know how to work with your chakras very well. For example, now I'm just giving one example. If you are getting into an argument and you're getting heated up and you're able to see through their flaws, see through their deception and their cracks, very cunningly, very slyly, what they will do is maybe they will try to give you a hug and very casually place their hand on your back or on your chest and try to manipulate your heart chakra. It is possible. They do that, immediately trying to connect your heart chakra to their mind and giving it some form of energy manipulation so that you calm down. That is how a few moments ago, if you were in a heated argument, if you were getting angry and fuming and you were able to catch their flaws, see through the cracks, just because of that quick energy manipulation, you will see yourself calming down now. Calming down, you're not saying anything, you're thinking, okay, you're again developing that love for that person, maybe you're again developing compassion for that person, maybe. And that is again a very quick energy manipulation that they try to do, because they are very much capable of working with chakras. And sometimes they don't even have to come close. They don't have to place their hand on any of your chakra. Just through their mind also they are able to do with some close proximity. Like if you're standing next to each other also, it is possible they are able to do that. The fifth point to steal your energy is to mimic you. Okay, mimic you in a very, very authentic way, because sometimes just imitating you by wearing similar clothes, a similar hairdo, by just talking like you is not enough, because they want to go a step further. They want to spiritually also look like you. They want to spiritually mimic you. Okay, that is going a step further. They want to talk like you, walk like you, look like you, have similar ideas like yours, and also create an identity like yours. Okay, the reason they are doing that is because these are people who are very, very miserable with their lives. They don't have anything to look forward to in their lives. They don't have a star on their head. They don't have anything, basically. It's I feel bad for them, because they are so unhappy in their own destiny, in their own life, with whatever they have been blessed or cursed with. that they want to become somebody else. They want to just take somebody else's life. It goes to that extent. They somehow don't love themselves, is what I can just pinpoint down to one sentence. They don't love themselves at all. They don't have any compassion for themselves. They're not grateful for whatever vessel they are born in. They don't like their looks. They don't like the household that they are living in. They don't enjoy their general prospects, what's happening in their life. They are basically very pessimistic. They don't see their life going in a good direction. They can't even imagine that their life can ever become good, or can become better. There are two choices, right? When you're not happy with your life, what do? You make yourself better. You look at the best things that you have and you make it better every day, and you slowly start seeing changes in your life. Your life actually becomes better. That is one option. And the second option is trying to be like somebody else, completely having no regard for your own life, which is very, very unfortunate actually. It is very dark. It is like going into those lowest points of life where you've hit rock bottom kind of thing, where you just don't love your life anymore and you want to become somebody else, which is why you try to take somebody else's identity, try to look like them, talk like them, walk like them, and try to even siphon their energy so that you are able to do it authentically, so that you are actually feeling like, okay, yes, now I've received their spiritual energy also, and maybe I can become like them. Maybe I can have a destiny like them. I'm recording the second half of the video in the evening because in the day I had to step out. So continuing the video from here, a little deeper if we go in the same point, the reason why they also want to mimic you, they want to talk like you, walk like you, and almost create duplicates of you, is because they are also planning to do identity theft. Okay, they're planning to, sometimes when they plan to create fraudulent documents, paperwork, etc., regarding your possessions, material possessions, your property, etc., they will plan to place a duplicate instead of you. And that identity theft now needs to look authentic, which is when they will actually place a duplicate in your place. When the cross-checking happens from the authorities, from the government authorities, etc., from the cops, etc., when cross-checking happens from the government authorities, etc., they actually plan to put a duplicate in your place who looks like you, talks like you, walks like you, can also maybe forge your signature, etc., and execute the identity theft in a smooth way. Now in these kind of cases, they are planning it from a long time, from months, say. It's not like a week or two. They're planning systematically with many people involved. Now in this case, they are trying to take the energy siphoning thing one step further. Okay, where they are now trying to get the same kind of experiences like you, trying to have the same assets like you. Because they are not able to have it, they are trying to steal it from you. They are even planning to steal your assets, steal your life from you by slowly encroaching into your lifestyle, like trying to literally steal your property, steal your whatever is there in your name. They are siphoning your energy as well as studying you on a daily basis. Okay, studying your patterns, your daily routine, what time do you get up, things that you do, places that you visit in the weekdays and the weekends, things that you actually have. A lot of stuff you might have not mentioned to them, but they will still dig up slowly from come to know about things in your history, in your family, and slowly they will be plotting it as an extended version of energy siphoning. The next point, coming to the next point from here, as we progress and it gets more and more advanced, people also try to get information of your future. People try to get information about your destiny, about things that you're supposed to receive in the future, gifts that have already been given to you by God, but they have maybe not completely bloomed in you. Ideas that you already have, but they have not physically manifested in 3D yet. Like you have some ideas that you have received, you've just received these downloads, but they are trying to get all this information through digging into your Akashic records, by digging into your third eye, your crown chakra, because they also work with these chakras. So they're trying to find out from your crown chakra as to what kind of ideas are you getting, what is your next a big thing that you're going to create, and before even you create it, they want to steal that idea and create it for themselves. They will try to access your third eye, your crown chakra, your Akashic records with the help of other psychics, other mediums, and other practitioners. And they will come to know a lot of things about you which even you may not know, which you are also not aware of, which are yet to unfold gradually in the future years. But they want to siphon those ideas, those blessings from you already before even they reaching you. That deep they go, that much amount of desperation they have, that much amount of hard work they are ready to do to siphon your energy, to take away your destiny from you. Instead of working on themselves, because they have no faith in themselves, no faith in their own destiny, which is why they work so hard to siphon your energy, siphon your gifts and your talents, which sometimes have not even reached you, your ideas which have not even materialized on earth.